Okay, both you folks picking up IT stocks. Interesting. That's been an uptrending space. But the other space that's looking good this morning is autos, and Maruti is your top nifty gainer. A lot of brokerages have raised their target prices on Maruti post a strong set of numbers that the company reported yesterday. UBS has a buy. They've raised their target price to 12,600. Citi has raised the target price to 13,100. They've raised their earnings estimates as well by about 9 to 16%. Then you have Goldman Sachs that has an 11,000 target price, and across the board you will see anywhere between 11 to about 13,000 is the target price. Now, Morgan Stanley expects the market share to rise to 43% in FY24 versus 41% in FY23. In case you missed out on the earnings yesterday, very strong set of numbers. EBITDA margins at 9.7% is the highest we've seen in the last 17 quarters for Maruti. And the management commentary was also optimistic. They said that Q4 volume should be higher than Q3, and they do not expect any major headwinds, commodity headwinds or yen-related headwinds in Q4. And the order book is very strong at about 363,000 units, which provides a 2.5-month visibility. So that's Maruti for you, the biggest nifty gainer. But let's go across to Ekta now to find out more about Sun Pharma. Ekta.
Thanks for that. Well, yes, it will be reacting to Taro's numbers, which came out. It is their US arm. Now, the positive about Taro is that there is a Q-on-Q recovery. The net sales came in at $139 million versus $130 million in the previous quarter. Operating income, $1.3 million. Margins, 1%. This is versus a loss in the previous quarter. Similarly, net income, $7.3 million versus a loss of $2.8 million. But year on year, the numbers remain weak. To give you a comparison, margins 1% versus 27%, and a net income which is down around 70% on a year-on-year basis. The company has said they continue to experience price erosion in the US markets, but the cash on books is high, $1.2 billion, plus the stock was up around 2% in US trade, and the contribution to Sun's EBITDA has reduced over the last couple of quarters, hence Sun could probably be in the green today.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. Well, United Spirits is the other one, not so high-spirited it seems. Surbi is here to give us the latest on that. Surbi, over to you.
United Spirits will be in focus today, and that is because they have declared their Q3 numbers last evening and they don't look so good. Even when you adjust for the slump sale of the popular brand, the revenue growth is just 10% on a year-on-year basis at 2781 crores. And that is also largely led by increase in prices on a year-on-year basis. Gross margins are under pressure. The gross margins are impacted by the high input cost inflation and is down 400 basis points. This is trickled down to EBITDA as well, which is down 12.4%, and margins are down 340 basis points. The company has spent 150 crores on a supply chain agility program, which affects their profitability as well. If you exclude that, the PBT is down 3% at 303 crores. Now, usually Q3 is really good for United Spirits because of the festive season, but both the segments, premium and popular, have just seen a volume growth of 3% odd. The realizations of the premium segment is up 8%, and that has led to majority of the revenue growth. The popular segment realizations is down 1% on a year-on-year basis. The company has sold stake in its wholly owned subsidiaries, Sovereign Distilleries, for 32 crores and also made an additional investment in Now Spirits and Distilleries for 15 crores. The management has commented that they expect the inflationary headwinds to continue for the shorter term, so the stock could see some pressure.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. Well, here's the budget quiz. When did Nirmala Sitharaman present her first budget? And those are the options for you on your screen. All you got to do is send us your answers on Twitter, post your answers as a comment on the question, tweet on CNBC-TV18 News. Use the hashtag budget with CNBC-TV18. Hurry and send us your answers. We will announce the winner at 3 p.m. today. But let's get all set for the market opening. There is the first tick on the index, down a tad bit actually, down about 0.2% on the Nifty, down 40 points. The Sensex as well is down about 130 odd points. So give and take everything, it's just pivoting around that 18,000 mark on the index. The Adani Group is under pressure. Adani Enterprise, Adani Ports, we were mentioning this earlier. So those are the big losers this morning. L&T is down 0.7%. ONGC